This is a new ABC 10 exclusive. The findings of a research study involving implicit bias on the Sacramento Police Department has been released by Washington State University. The training exercise from 2018 to 2022 started after the Sacramento Police killing of Stephon Clark, a case that drew national headlines and sparked questions about the use of deadly force. Our Bridget Biorlo has the story.
50 Sacramento police officers participated in this implicit bias training at Washington State University, getting a combination of classroom and simulation-based training to help make them aware of any subconscious implicit bias they might have. And researchers found that there was modest improvement in this area, cutting discrimination complaints in half. Researchers at Washington State University taking a hard look at implicit bias in policing.
There's no such thing as a human being that is not inherently implicitly biased, right? Where we run into big problems, especially with police, is that they are in situations where those implicit biases might pop up and influence them.
Lead researcher Lois James took a group of 50 officers from the Sacramento Police Department and put them through 12 hours of training to reveal and help combat any prejudice they might unknowingly hold.
We're trying to kind of shine a light on implicit bias, bring it into conscious awareness, because in conscious awareness, an officer has much more chance of actually controlling it than if they don't even realize they're doing it.
They then analyzed body camera footage of the trained officers as they went on calls and interacted with the community. Researchers found the officers who received the training had 50% fewer discrimination complaints than those who did not.
There's people in the community that don't trust the police. And, some of it's deep-seated, and some of it may be for good reason, but as a police department, as long as we continue to look at ourselves, do introspection, look at our policies, continuously reevaluate, those are ways I think we're going to really help bridge that gap.
Sacramento police officer Anthony Gamble teaches implicit bias training to current officers on the force and says it's a small step toward building trust in the communities they serve. While the department has made policy changes in recent years, Gamble acknowledges there's still work to do. Just in October, Sacramento police had admitted to making a mistake on a traffic stop, pointing a gun at an 8-year-old boy who was black because the officer thought the child matched the description of a wanted suspect.
It's not lost on our police department that there are biases. As individuals, we all have biases, and one thing that this department has done strategically over the last couple of years is we've invited outside entities to come and look at our department.
Those like Lois at Washington State, who feels encouraged that there is now research to show that while not foolproof, quality training can be effective at addressing some of these challenges.
The vast majority of these encounters that we analyze with body camera footage were actually pretty positive. So I think, getting that out there as well, and it's not to minimize or dismiss the traumatic experiences that many have at the hands of police. The positivity and the potential for change is important as well.
Right now, all Sacramento police officers must take 20 hours of implicit bias training at the academy, then for various hours each and every subsequent year. I'm told starting next year, every officer in the department must take a 2-hour updated training course focused on implicit bias.